Okay, so remember, whenever you're putting them together, you want to look for any parentheses first. If you see any parentheses, that's what distribute means. Remember, distribute, you're going to multiply. So look in your problem, see if there's any multiplication. There is, okay? I have two sets of parentheses. Look to see what is outside the parentheses. It is a -3. So be careful when you multiply by -3. -3 times 1. So -3 times 1 is a -3x. And then you have -3 times +2. -3 times +2 is a -6. On the other side, you have -2 times +4. So think, -2 times 4, which is a -8. And then you have -2 times -2. So -2 times -2, which is a +4. And then you bring down your x. Now, once you get rid of your parentheses, there's no more multiplication. So now you combine like terms. -3x plus 4x. So you're going to think of -3 plus 4. It is not times, it's plus. So that is a 1x. And then you have -6 minus 8. You're actually going to enter -6 minus 8 in your calculator. Okay? -6 minus 8. When it's in between two numbers, you enter a minus. So that's -14. That is your answer. Okay? So I want you to try number 2, and we'll go over that tomorrow and see how you did. On number 3A, it says, given a pentagon is 208 meters, where each side is 2y plus 4, 8y plus 3, 5y plus 1, 9y minus 2, and 5y minus 1. Draw a picture. Okay, penta means 5. So I have a 5-sided pentagon. Okay, now it does not have to be perfect. 1, 2. In fact, I'm going to draw them different colors so we can 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do this for a reason so we can keep track. 4, and then 5. Okay? Now, there's 5 sides, so we have 5 labels, and it doesn't matter which one I put with what. So this 2y plus 4, I'm going to put on this red side, 2y plus 4, so you can follow. That is the length of that side. My next one is 8y plus 3. So this side is 8y plus 3. The next side I have is 5y plus 1. So this is 5y plus 1. And the next one is 9y minus 2. And then I have one more, and it is 5y minus 1. Now, when you take up all the sides and it talks about perimeter, how do you find perimeter? Well, perimeter means you're going to add the sides, right? Okay, I'm going to write this down. You add the sides. So I'm going to write it out the long way, and I'm also going to show you a short way you can do this, okay? So my sides, I have 2y plus 4 plus, and then I have 8y plus 3 plus 5y plus 1 plus 9y minus 2 plus 5y minus 1. Okay, I'm just adding all the sides. And with the colors, it helps. I started with the red one, so I go all the way around until I get to the red one. Now, by combining like terms, I look for everything that has a y. 2y, 8y, 5y, 9y, 5y. So I can add all those together, okay? So you have 2 plus 8 plus 5 plus 9 plus 5. And that is 29. So that is, oops, I don't want to write that in highlighter, sorry about that. So that is 29, and they each have a y. Okay? On here, looking at your picture, 2y, 8y, 5y, 9y, 5y. I just think it's easier to do it from the picture. Okay? Now, I've used all the y's. Now I'm going to look at the ones that don't have a y. The ones that don't have a y are 4, 3, 1, -2, -1. All of those don't have a y. So I'm going to put those in the calculator as well. So you have 4 plus 3 plus 1. I have -2 minus 1. Enter. And you get 5. So plus 5. Now, they have a picture. I really should have put in the directions, and this is my mistake that I didn't catch this. The expression. This is the algebraic expression representing the perimeter. Of my pentagon. Okay, so this is the algebraic expression for my pentagon. Now, based on that information, find the perimeter of each side giving y equals 5. So I start out with my expression, and instead of writing that whole thing all over again, I can just write 29y plus 5. But I'm given some information. I am told y equals 5. So wherever I see y, I'm going to plug in a 5. And remember, when you have a number next to a variable, that means 29 times, and y is 5. And I bring down the plus 5. So I can put that in my calculator. So 29 times 5 plus 5. And your answer is 150. So my answer would be 150. And does it give me measurements? It does not give me measurements. If it was centimeters, oh, it does, meters. So this would be meters. There was a typo on this, just ignore the 208 meters. Okay? On number 4, if the portion of the length of a board is represented by 5r plus 3 yards, and the rest of the length of the board is represented by 2r plus 1, find the length of each piece if the r is 10. We're just going to talk about the board now. I want you to see if you can finish it. The length of the board. So you have a board, okay? A portion. Now what portion means? Portion just means a part of the board. It does not mean the whole thing. So a part of the board is 5r plus 3. So this part right here is 5r plus 3. The rest of the board is 2r plus 1. So this is the rest, so everything else is 2r plus 1. Okay? Find the length of each piece if r equals 10. So you should give me the length of this piece. You should be able to give me the length of this piece, and then I want you to find the total length. And that's what you're going to finish for me. So remember, given r equals 10, give me the length of this piece, give me the length of this piece, and then give me the total length. So I want to know what this one is, and this one is, and we will talk about that tomorrow.